Hey guys, how you doing? This is Asamo here, and I got Paul with me. How you doing, Paul?
Hi, brother. There's a lot going on this morning and last night, huh?
Yeah. Folks, just to let you know what just happened. If you're in the California area or Los Angeles area, there's been a 4.5 earthquake. Not just one, but there've been several, and there's been another one just about 10 minutes ago here. So I know a couple people called me up and they felt it. So did you feel it in your area?
Well, there's a lot of people. I was talking to somebody last night, 11:30, and they were telling me, "Did you feel that earthquake?" And I go, "No, I didn't feel nothing." But I said, "There's an earthquake happening." My windows were shaking and a whole bit, and I go, "Wow." So, I didn't feel it myself, but one thing I want to let people know: don't start getting scared now.
That's
Don't
right.
do that to yourself. Just get, like me and someone I've been telling you guys, just get prepared ahead of time.
That's
So
right.
if you haven't got prepared, now's a good time to maybe start doing that. Grab
That's right.
whatever you can get. I'm not saying to go hog wild, but get something to take care of yourself and your family.
Hmm.
And just remember, the Lord said these things would happen. He says, nation will rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there will be earthquakes in various places and famines. And
That's
that's in
right.
Mark 13:8. And also in Luke, it says there will be greater earthquakes, famines, and pestilence in various places, and fearful events and great signs from heaven.
That's
And this
right.
is in Luke 21:11. So just remember, even though these things are happening around us, we're not to get shook up.
That's
Don't
right.
start running with your head like the head with its chicken with its head cut off. Well, where am I going to go? Find a place where you can meet your family. If something does take place like this and it's bigger than what it is right now, find a place where you and your family can meet together.
Hmm.
Some where you can both all get together, meet together in a safe place.
That's right. That's right. That's right. What I'm showing you right now is actually the global map of all the earthquakes that are currently happening, and as you can see, there's a lot, especially in the Ring of Fire. But I'm gonna zero in down to the one in California, LA area, which me and Brother Paul are right now. And I just want to tell you that the 4.5, you might not think, well, 4.5 is kind of small. It is small for us, but the weird thing is that it's been a 4.5. Um, I mean, usually when there's a when there's an earthquake, usually the earthquake would zero down, meaning there's going to be like a 4.5, then it'll go down to like a 4, to maybe a 3, to a 2, that kind of stuff. But this one here, which is very unusual, um, this been a 4.5, like a lot, for a couple times here, and you can see right there. Now it's looks like it kind of went down a bit. Now it's a 2.1, so that's a good sign. That means the earthquake is kind of dissipating a bit. But
So that's
before,
the aftershock.
yeah, that's the aftershock happening on that. So
Could you check on that 4.5 and see how deep it hit?
yeah, I'm looking at it right now. As you can see, the top part here, this is all just what happened, earthquake as far as LA, and I'm going to enlarge it here so y'all can see it. See here, right there. Okay, there it is. So right now, currently, it's a 1.6. It was a 2.1. Then it went down to a 3.4, 2.2, 1.6, 1.8, 4.5. Now, what I was saying about a 4.5, this happened a couple times. There's a 4.5, and then there was one not too long ago, I believe last night, a 4.52. So usually when things like that, that means something is kind of like a pressure. It means it's about to build up. So it looks like there was a pressure and it kind of went down a bit. But here's the depths, brother. It says the original 4.5 was a 8.0 depth. So that means it's in the surface.
So it's pretty shallow.
Yeah, pretty shallow in the surface. And let's see here. I'm going to zero in to where it is. According to USGS. Let's see here. This is where exactly where it's at right here. It says right over here, Greater Los Angeles. Now, if you notice, they all say Greater Los Angeles, but you got to really zero in to find out exactly where we're talking about here.
Yeah, it said Yorba Linda.
Yorba Linda. Okay. Okay, the according to this map here, let's see here if I can zero in here exactly where we're talking about here. Okay, this is where it's at here. Can't see it very closely on here. Let's see if I can exit out here a bit. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Okay, so we're down here. Let's see the red mark there. Sorry. I should have done that. Okay, there it is. There we are. Yorba Linda, exactly. That's where the 4.5, and that's where the activity is happening here.
Okay, the one that hit last night, where did that hit exactly to? Do you know?
That one was in Yorba Linda as well.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is the activity area right now that's happening. There's obviously a fault line that's happening here.
Definitely.
Uh,
So that, if the combine both, that'd be like an 8.
yeah, exactly. Um, Actually, I'll make sure for sure on that. But I just want to say also that several weeks ago when Brother and I was doing the broadcast on the show regarding earthquakes and stuff, is that we've been having the same area, Yorba Linda, right over here. We had some earthquakes before. I believe last week we had I think it was a 4 point as well, and then we had a 3 point and so forth, but all in the same area here. So obviously there's some kind of fault line pressure happening here, and it's right off of the 91 and the there's a 57 freeway, so it's right over there for
So
sure.
well, I have a revised, brother. I have a revised. I'm over on the news on the internet right
Okay,
now,
go
and I
ahead.
have a revised. It says the earthquake in Yorba Linda was a 4.5, and the magnitude aftershock was 3.4.
Okay.
So that's what's happening right now. That's breaking news as we're speaking. So I wanted to find some more stuff out here.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was showing the fault map of Southern California.
Okay.
Maybe we could show that in the next.
Let's see here. I'm gonna try to find that. Well.
It's off of ABC News. That's where I'm
Okay.
getting it from right now. Showing the fault line.
Okay.
I wonder if there's any way to show those. Oh, it's going to take me to a video. I can't do that.
Okay.
It's podcast if I do that.
Let's see here. Okay.
But people, we just want to let you guys know that just don't start panicking and running out all over the place, and you don't need to do that. You
That's
just need
right.
to that you can get together with, that you feel comfortable with, and that go to a safe place. Get away from the oceans, okay? You want to be away from the ocean. You want to go up to the hills or away from the ocean as much as possible. No reason I say that because you never know. If there's things happening in the ocean, it could affect you. So
Yeah. Yeah, brother, I just looked at from the last night's earthquake, the 4.5 as well, and it was the same area. So this is the one from last night where people were talking
and
about the 4.5.
how deep did that one hit?
This one here, according to
For
this, it says a 10.4 depth.
It's 2.4 miles.
Yeah, 10.4 miles deep.
And the one today was 8.4.
Yeah, the one right now was 8.0.
8.0. Hmm.
So it's in the surface. What does that mean?
Well, surface that's why you're going to feel that rolling effect. That rolling effect. Now, had it gone deeper, I mean, I think you would have seen more destruction.
More devastation,
More,
right?
yeah. In other words, you'd feel more of the lava come out of the,
Oh, shoot.
more of the molten, not lava, but more of
Yeah.
that, the earth crust pushing through, kind of like.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, as opposed to like this
I
one,
wonder,
brother. As opposed
what? Go ahead.
as opposed to the ones here like the 5.0 right here down in Taiwan and Japan, that's 135 depth. That means it's way in the earth, right?
Hmm.
So that's a more crucial one there. That's for sure. But go ahead, brother. I cut you off right there. So
No, that's all right. I was just, I didn't want to, well, I didn't want to go any further because I don't want to get people scared and anything. You know, I don't want to do that. So
no, but
I just,
it's a good point though. I mean, because if it's way in the earth, that means that's you're talking about like volcanic stuff that could happen, right?
yeah, brother, there's a thing over here. It says, you have it. It's USGS and it says earthquake shaking alert. It's green.
Okay.
Uh, and it says, Wednesday, August 8th, 16:33:22. In other words, 9:33:22 is when it hit. The location was 33.9 north of 117.8 west, which is Yorba Linda.
Uh-huh.
And the version is 2. And just basically what it is just telling you it says alert level does not include impacts from earthquake related hazards such as tsunamis and landslides. Um, this is what the USGS says. So I don't know what that level is. It says alert level is green. I don't know if you have understand what they're talking about that, whether they say it's green or what.
Hmm.
Uh, can you
Okay.
go to USGS and you see what I'm talking about? It
Yeah.
says something. Uh,
Um,
it'll say right up in the front when you pull up. It says pager,
okay.
and it'll say earthquake shaking alert level green. What does
Okay.
that mean?
Okay. I got it right here. Okay. This is
Oh, it's
the
right
this
below what it means. It shows you right below.
yeah. It's right here actually.
It's a 5.
Hmm. So it means it's close to a five, huh?
So if we look at it, I guess it's pretty small. Estimated fatalities. Let's see. I don't know what it means by that. I'm not quite sure what all that graphs means. There's a 76% fatalities or what, or not, or what. So it shows like 1. So this is good that we're watching this because I wish I knew more about it. Let's see. In a modified for Cali intensity is a 5. Population explosion is 114,000. Perceived shaking is moderate. So right there, it shows you it's just moderate. It's not like heavy or violent. So if you get to a 10 or 11,
Oh yeah. Well, that's you
of
might as well say
violent,
goodbye,
yeah,
man.
so we're like 1, 2, 3. We're at the 5th level here, and it's not, it's moderate. So everybody out there, you just let you know it's just a moderate one. So hit 6, there you got a strong. Hit 7, that's very strong. And if you hit, you know, 8 or 9, 10, you're talking about severe. And if it's beyond that, it's extreme. Then Lord, here I am.
Yeah.
That's what I can say. But
Well,
it's right now, people. It's just at the moderate level,
yeah.
so it's good to know. And
Hmm.
it says potential structure damage is light,
Hmm.
uh, very light for resistant. Vulnerable is light, so it's not as I guess as bad as we first anticipated. But anything that happens like that,
Yeah.
what threw me off, brother, was that we had one the night before,
Yes.
and then we had one again in the
Yes.
same place.
Yeah.
That to me, go, whoa, what's going on here? There's 2 of
Yeah.
them in a row.
Yeah. Well, I got a map of the fault line right there somehow, and that's
Is this on USGS?
yeah. This is where the fault line is, and it's right on the fault line, right there.
Hmm.
So that means, and look, this huge crack right over here, going from the middle of it all the way down to San Diego or past that to Mexico. So that explains why people in Riverside felt it too. Um, I know we felt it, but what kind of interesting, brother, is that the same area though. Usually you'll have one here, then over here, or something like that, but not, in the same area. Boom, 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 punching it. So what I'm saying is, it just seems like something's kind of pushing it, kind of boom, boom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But definitely there. But you can see here, see the red mark here. That means this just happened, folks. So
Can you go back to the USGS
yeah,
where we just with the graphs and hit where it says recent earthquake history?
okay. Oh, before you say that, brother, I want to just correct myself here. Okay, I know I said 4.5 last night. It was a 4.5 last night, according to 11:30, but then also there was one 30 minutes ago of 4.5, and then again 9 minutes ago 4.5.
Wow.
So there has been more than I would say more than three exactly
So
4.5. So
there's been another one as we speak, the three earthquakes?
yes, because according
Wow.
to this it says 30 minutes ago of 4.5, and then um yeah, according to this, it's telling me there's been more than one same earthquake 4.5. So that's not normal.
You're saying three earthquakes, not just two.
Yes, more than one. Yeah, that's according to this
I
map
know
here.
it said a 3.4 aftershock.
Yeah,
So I don't know.
yeah. Look, this is weird because
I believe
okay,
I
it
believe
it
that.
says it says yeah, this one's telling me
Well, I wonder what
4.5.
it's about.
Let's see here. See, yeah, this one says about 47 minutes ago, and then this one here, I just saw one here that said about 30 minutes ago here. So there's been more than one same place earthquake. And then you people tell me if I'm wrong or not, but I'm just going by the USGS and Quick Map on here. But usually they're pretty right on as far as that. But this area is pounding, brother.
Hmm.
That's pounding. So when they say it's moderate, but I want to say the Oklahoma one, they had one and they had a couple aftershocks, but the numbers went down on that. It didn't go boom boom like the same. I'm saying people that this has been kind of steady. So I don't know what that means. It's not good. That's all I can say.
Well, brother, could you go where it says detailed information on the USGS where we're looking at those graphs?
Yes.
And hit where it says recent earthquake history.
Okay.
And the reason I'm bringing that up, you're going to see all those earthquakes that have been happening. I mean, there's scores and scores of all these earthquakes hitting all the area. And you can even see them hitting over towards Costa Mesa. I mean, LA. You got them over in Temecula, the Palm Desert, 29 Palms, up the coast. It looks like, I'm not sure if it's Newport or Santa Monica, wherever Lompoc is in that area.
So
And
it's
they're all hitting outside of you. Do you see that, brother?
I'm trying to go up there. I guess a lot of people's on there right now. Okay, where in the recent are you looking at?
It says, you know, the graphs that we were just doing with showed the green,
Okay.
the yellow, and the red, and all that stuff.
Okay.
Okay, you just scroll down further, and it'll say detailed information,
Okay, gotcha.
and then you hit where it says recent earthquake history.
All right.
It shows it hidden up in, man, there's all kinds of them, bro. I didn't know there was that many. There's in Fresno. There's one over in Cascadero, Paso Robles, Bakersfield, Ridgecrest by Bakersfield,
Wow.
and then all kinds of them going towards the coast.
Oh, thanks a lot, man.
I'm just looking at it, bro. Are you there yet? You'll see what I'm talking about.
Let's see here.
It says summary and then recent earthquake history.
Okay.
It's right below those graphs, those green, and it says alert information. Was the start of it where I showed you? It said pager,
Okay.
and you just go straight down, all the way down where it says detailed information. It has recent earthquake history.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to find that. What else you got, brother, on that?
On the earthquake,
Yes. Any in
well,
that update?
I thought that was kind of ironic to see all that because I was looking at the USGS because I know that you that's where you go for your information,
Yeah.
and so I'm trying to see if there's anything updated as to the earthquake that's
Oh,
happening. I'm
okay.
looking at that
Yeah.
right now, and I don't really see anything. It just says, earthquake 4.5 at Yorba Linda, California. Struck near Yorba Linda Wednesday morning. Fault map of Southern California. Map of historic California earthquakes. basically just telling you things that, what earthquakes have happened before. But here's one from NBC Southern California. Let's see what that says. People, like I say, just get yourself prepared. If you haven't done it, you should do it now. You should get
Yeah,
your water together. I can't emphasize, find a group of people that you can go to, and especially if your kids are at school or something. You guys got to plan out a place where you can meet if something does happen. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm just trying to get you prepared. So when you go out there, you say, well, at least, hey, I know where my kid's going to be. I know where I'm going to be. We're going to meet at this place. At least you have a plan. It's better to have a plan than don't have a plan at all.
that's right.
So, yeah, well, it says here's one right here, brother. It says double quake, more earthquakes shake the Yorba Linda area. And it says, and this is updated 10/17, so that's about 20 minutes ago. It says um, back-to-back magnitude 4.5 and a 3.4 earthquakes were reported Wednesday morning in the Yorba Linda area, just hours after a magnitude of 4.4 quake and several aftershocks were reported in the area. Wednesday's earthquakes was reported 9:33 a.m., but 1 mile northeast of Yorba Linda. A magnitude of 3.4 quake was reported at 9:51 a.m., about 2 miles northwest or northeast of Yorba Linda. It's hard to tell if this was a quake or aftershock because they were both in the same area and same magnitude. This is the person talking about it. So I would call this a double quake, said Dr. Kate Hutton, staff seismologist at Caltech. I would call this a cluster or a quake swarm. We can expect to see more small quake aftershocks, according to her.
Yeah, see the key part what he said is that you
It's
would
a woman.
have smaller quakes.
It's a woman. It's a woman. Dr. Kate Hunter.
Yeah. So she said that the key part was that you'll feel smaller quakes, but according to this is not smaller. This has been the same.
And well, according to this too, this is the shaking followed Tuesday's night's quake, which occurred in the same area by 11:23 p.m. last night. In the same area.
Yeah.
And then there's this one thing that says earthquakes have a plan in place. And there's this person talking about this on this website. And it's, I can't emphasize as much as to make sure you got some kind of a plan, people.
Yeah.
Don't just say, oh, it's no big deal. And you just go off and your merry way, go to your job and come home and watch TV. Or go out to have dinner and it's like nothing. Just if you see something at the store, you see something on sale, water or noodles or whatever it is, just grab a few cans or some dry noodles or something, some water, just throw in the back of your trunk. At least you'll have something there if it does hit. You'll be able to have some water and mix it together, stuck to there and you can't get home. I suggest, people, we put it in our house, but maybe put it in your car, in your trunk.
Yeah.
A lot of people drive around in their cars with their kids. So anyway.
I just noticed also because I always do the earthquake on a global part too, but from that earthquake too, also there was a 5.6 in Alaska Peninsula. If you look there, they're straight across from each other here. Bing, bing, right over
And,
here.
and what we got to remember this, people, this is the ring of fire that someone and I have been talking about for the last year or so. And this is where things are going to be happening.
Wow. And then 6 hours ago, a 5.9 in the Fiji Islands too.
I'm seeing this thing on Facebook. These are comments, people that are leaving, and they're saying this. This guy from Baldwin High School, he says, it's earthquake weather. And this one gal says, oh, good Lord, there's no such thing. And I don't know whether there's earthquake weather or not. I don't know. That's something that people just bring up. One person says, shake and bake in SoCal.
Shake and bake in SoCal. Well, I was told, and some of you people out there, I know my dad used to always tell me that when it gets really hot at night, look for earthquakes.
Amen.
So I don't know if that theory is correct, but man, if you look at this map here, look, you you could connect them almost here. The big one here, which just happened, and then Alaska here, and then Fiji Islands, and then New Guinea. It's like connect a big triangle here on that.
You know, brother, I'm reading something further
No,
down.
go
Do
ahead,
you know
brother.
August 24th, 2011?
Uh huh.
There's one that hit in Yorba Linda, what we're talking about with the 2.7. Now that's real small, but from August 24th, 2011 to now, to 12, and we're in August, uh, it's a 4.5. So it's jumped
Hmm.
in the same place.
In the same place.
That's what it says.
So it could be maybe the fault line is weakening there, or the plates are shifting, and
Definitely a shift.
yeah.
Yes, brother, definitely a shift.
So in other words, we're gonna see more of this happening in the same area,
It sounds like it. If
huh?
not, I wonder if this fault line, how many tentacles it has, or where
Wow.
it could reach from.
Wow.
Is it possible it could go into the ocean? Is it possible it can go into a further inland or further north?
Hmm.
For that matter, further south.
Yeah.
Uh, well, is there any way we can get a hold of like the freeway where it hit? Because if you cut off the arteries on this freeway where the magnitude is hit, that could be a problem too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Uh, what I'm looking at right now, I'm looking at a map, and it shows it's hidden by the 91,
Right.
and it's off by Riverside Freeway and the 241. And so, if people that don't understand where that's at, that's like off of the Riverside Freeway. That's the best way to say it. It's by a regional park. It's called Featherly Regional Park.
Hmm.
That's Yorba Linda.
Wow.
Anyway, it's just like I say, people. It's not to get you scared. It's just getting you prepared. And I guess everything has died down right now, and doesn't seem like there's too much uh, people worried about it. And like I told you, it was just a moderate one anyway. So, and that's what the Osama reported too. That it was just. We just want you guys to be prepared and let you know what's going on.
Yeah, that's for sure. Okay, brother. I guess that's pretty much it. But we'll keep you posted as far as any more things are happening and stuff. But
Definitely.
definitely get your
So
waters and your supplies ready.
that's right. So we just bless you. Hey, don't start tripping. Don't just get prepared, not scared.
Amen.
Anyway, we just bless you. We bless you. We bless you.